Orion is getting ready to launch.
This is a critical partnership that not just for Artemis 1, but for the future Artemis missions as well. And that's just the beginning. Thanks to the international collaboration, 3 so-called passengers will fly on Orion. Zohar and Helga, named by the Israel Space Agency and the German Aerospace Center, are 2 female mannequins. Their jobs are to provide data on radiation levels during the mission. The 3rd passenger is a male mannequin whose name was decided by more than 300,000 people in a naming contest. And his name is Commander Munikin Campos.
Imagine you are traveling with Orion as the flight test continues. 1 orbit completed. Time to go. The upper stage of the rocket fires again. Like the setup for a roller coaster ride, this is the big climb we've been waiting for. We are headed 3,600 miles above Earth. 15 times higher from the planet than the International Space Station. As we get further away from Earth, we'll pass through the Van Allen belts, an area of dangerous radiation. Radiation like this could harm the guidance systems, onboard computers, or other electronics on Orion. Naturally, we have to pass through this danger zone twice, once up and once back. But Orion has protection. Shielding will be put to the test as the vehicle cuts through the waves of radiation. Sensors aboard will record radiation levels for scientists to study. We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space. For this flight, it's time to head home.
Dum-dum, beetle-dum-dum, beetle-dum-dum, beetle-dum-dum. There was a turtle by the name of Bert, and Bert the turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he never got hurt. He knew just what to do. He ducked and covered, ducked and covered.
Holy moly. All right. Hi, my name is Jessica Voss and this is Anne McLean, and we are here today helping the designers of the Orion capsule evaluate the ability to protect their crew from radiation. Radiation, as you know, is really harmful, and so the whole point is for us to get into a really cool little shelter and take all the equipment we have in this capsule and put it over us as best as possible. And we have to make sure it's stowed and that we are safe and we have everything we need in terms of supplies down in this awesome little bay.
Yeah, going to space is hard and going to deep space is harder. And the technologies that we're going to need to successfully get to Mars have been being developed for many years, and it's going to take many tests like this one over many years by a large group of people in order to make that mission successful in the 2030s. So we're excited to get there, and we're working every day toward that goal.
Remember what to do, friends. Now tell me right out loud. What are you supposed to do when you see the flash?
Well, I think I was supposed to give ideas here. It looks like, radiation is a problem. This is clear. Shielding, passive shielding can be a solution on the planet, but not really on transit. Maybe the best solution, the best idea is to use a magnetic shielding, is to build magnetic fields for the spacecrafts that can do what is done on Earth. So it's not really a new idea. It's the same idea that God had a few billions of years ago when he said, okay, I want to make life, but I created radiation already. What can I do now? Okay, maybe I can make a magnetic field, you know?
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate that. I don't really need to set the audience. This is a great day. There's a lot of motivation out there. There's a lot of love and support from the families of the turtles.
I like turtles.
You're gonna hear turtles a lot. That's our class name for these fine 13, and it brings us joy to say that word turtles. So I'll say it a few times.
I like turtles.
Would you be willing to share? I know you guys are called the Turtles, and gals are called the Turtles. Where did that name come from, and what does that specifically mean?
So when we were announced by Vice President Pence a couple of years ago, he made a metaphor that if you see a turtle on a fence post, you know it didn't get there by itself. And that's what we are here today. Every person on stage here is a symbol